Yeah, uh, it's celebrate to all the Benin, uh, all the people from Ubini Nokbewo, the inexhaustible. Um, I say it's celebrate to everyone who is not also from the Benin Empire. Uh, Ogbe Maregbahu, Ogbe Magbaro, Ogbe Isena. Yes, many people or many of our citizens have already celebrated their new year today, 2023, but we are yet to. And I would like to congratulate everyone that already experienced the New Year festival. And yeah, those who are still waiting for the New Year, let me from here congratulate you. Uh, and because I will not be able to come out during the New Year festival to congratulate anybody at that period till the next day. This is just a short live broadcast to thank everyone for their support, for the support of this organization. I want to thank the executive leaders of this organization for the great job they have been doing, for all their effort put into this organization to make this organization one of the greatest organizations worldwide. Yes, and also to our great members, great and honorable members. I say a big thank you for all your efforts, for all your contribution to the greatness of this uh, organization. Um, I'm very proud of you people, to say the fact. And let's take what we have from this year 2022 into 2023 with full power, with full motivation, and let's show the world who we really are and what we can achieve. Yes, those of you who are willing to be a part of this organization, the door is open. The door is open for every Benin, even though you are not a direct descendant of the Benin Empire. If you are married to a Benin person, you are as well welcome to this organization. And we will also be happy to receive anybody into this organization, but with one or two, three, four things that uh, that is necessary to know before being a part of this organization. This organization is a peaceful organization. We stand for peace, we stand for unity, we stand for coexistence, we stand for so many things that we uplift the Benin Empire. We stand also for self-determination of the Benin Empire that was interrupted. Uh, we are working towards this, but in a peaceful form, without bloodshed, without uh, any other things that will bring chaos to this empire. Yes, many people will always say, oh, that is dead. No, we are not dead. We are still alive. We are alive as we are before, even coming out greater, due to the effort of our Oba, Omonoba of Benin, Oba EWUARE the second, Nokidiga, the greatest Oba of all time, and to all the Uzamas, the Inigis, and all the well-wishers of all the Benin Empire. We say thank you for the great job, for the peaceful atmosphere we're having. Yes, today I'm going to be talking to our people from also from other organizations, from a broadcaster, from our historians and others. Yes, a lot is going on. in the Benin Empire. We all know what is going on as of the moment, because we have something like this. Let me just put it a little bit. Yes, this that is really circulating here and there. Yeah, that's my dog. He's trying to inform me that something is going on outside, because people are already shooting their New Year something. So let me come back to where I stand before. In the recent days, we have seen these letters from some of our inaugurates to the executive governor of Edo State, His Excellency Godwin Noase Obaseki. Yes, this is a letter that carry volume, that carry some noise. Let me put it that way. As I said in my previous broadcast, a sheet of paper cannot really do so many harm for the Benin Empire. But it also depends on the reaction of the Benin people, of some of us. As we all know, during Igwe Festival is a peaceful festival. That was also one of the reasons that led to the invasion of the Benin Empire many years ago, because the Oba of Benin refused to accept visitors into the kingdom, into the empire during the Igwe Festival. The Igwe Festival is time of peace, time for love, time for forgiveness, time for so many things coming together, time for unity among the Beninese, because this is the avenue that is used to thank the Almighty God, to thank your head, to thank everyone around you for their support, for your household, to thank them also for everything they have been doing for their cooperation, and so on. The last visit of the governor of Edo State, His Excellency Godwin Noase Obaseki, in the palace, I view this video and carefully and fully understand when our father is talking, when the Omonoba Nedu Huapolopolo Oba EWUARE II, the greatest Oba of all time, is talking. We all should be listening very carefully. We should be listening carefully. I believe the Benin has not been so peaceful as it was the past 6 months. And it takes a lot of energy, take a lot of strong decisions to make a place a peaceful place. It's not the work of one person. Many people, many hands must be on deck to really make this happen. I can remember 2 years ago when all the Beninese were crying here and there, the headsmen, this and that, so on. Our traditional rulers, our traditional leaders in the villages, in cooperation with the Benin Traditional Council, the Inigis, the Nogis, the government apparatus to come together, and they work together almost perfectly to make sure there's peace in Edo State, of which we are enjoying today. People sacrifice their time, people sacrifice their money to make sure all these things happen. I would not want the Beninese to go into the new year with troubles, with problems, here around. I am calling on all Benins today. Before we go into social media to discuss certain things, please, we should always try as much as possible to consult with people, to seek for their advice before going into social media to escalate issues. Because in the past few days, what I've been reading in the social media is a little bit disturbing. Disturbing in the sense that insulting a Nogi in social media is not the best way, because these Enogi or Enigi, they represent a community of people who would not like to see this. They are the representatives of the Oba. If the Oba did not come out to pronounce them a persona non grata, I don't think you have the right to start insulting these Enogis in the public. Because by doing that, you are equally insulting the Edo people, insulting the people this Enogi is representing, and the person who sent this Enogi message. I believe we should also be trying to investigate issues before we start coming out to start broadcasting, insulting people we are not supposed to be insulting. Because this is very, very important for the unity of the Benin people as a whole. Be it the Oba of Benin, be it the Nogi or Onoje or Obi or whatever, our kings may be. It is very, very important for us to respect them till the last minute the Oba of Benin himself will come out or through his press secretary to inform the world this is what is going on. Many people may say the palace is so quiet when dealing with such issue. Palace did not inform anybody. Yes, the palace is not a social media. The palace is the home of all the Beninese, where things are done quietly and always come to pronunciation when it is needed. Yes, the Enigi maybe made some mistakes. I would not say they didn't make a mistake, but according to this paper and according to the law or the constitution of the Edo State, I believe we all make a mistake. Why am I saying this? Not just the Enigi, because the constitution created this avenue for the Enogi or the Enigis coming up. I believe the government or should look into the traditional ruler constitution that is already on the ground to do an amendment to make sure all this separation, segregation, and others should end. And the palace also themselves have to go deep into themselves, work with the government to make sure all this constitution that's really take the power out of the traditional rulers into the hands of government, into the hands of some certain people who are so power hungry, to make sure this power is brought back. We know during the creation of Benin State, a lot was put into consideration, and during the creation of Edo State, many of these constitutions were not really amended, we're just taking over. And this is what we are still operating today. And if there was not this avenue, I don't believe this Enike will go as far as they went to send this letter to the government. Yes, this letter may mean so many things, particularly when it comes to the power sharing. Normally, the EWUARE are the owners of all these villages. They normally have the say. The Ohen, in most parts, the Ohen also have a full function. The Ohen before the EWUARE is not a joke. It's not everything that is practiced in Benin that is practiced in most of these villages. Because before the creation of Obaship, most of these villages have been existing, and they have existing system they have been following. We cannot come in and change everything to say, okay, we impose this on you, we impose that on you. There's so many of these reasons why most of these villages today, we can see how everything, the security in those villages are deteriorating, because the power is given to people who are not supposed to be having this power. I will say so many things people may not understand, because especially those of you who came from Benin City, who believed they knew everything about the Benin Empire. The one you know about the Benin Empire, maybe it's just 0.5% of what you know. The more you go into the village, deeper into our villages, then the more you will understand the system that is being operated in each village, because each village has its own system. It's not just by saying it, so this is how we do it in Benin City, then we have now to impose it on other villages to change their own. No, because 2 years ago, I had a confrontation with people about Igwe Festival. Igwe Festival, we all know in Benin, is done in December. But in most of our communities, Igwe Festival is always done in January, in middle of January. People may not understand this. People will say, what is it? Go to ISEE, go to Egbede, go to so many traditional local government or dukedom, then you will not understand. In my own dukedom, we also do Igwe Festival in January, middle of January. So there's a lot people need to understand before they run into social media to start broadcasting, do everything they want to do, sharing power. Yes, and I want to correct some impressions by some of our brothers and sisters, what they are saying in the social media, saying most of these Enoke are alien to their community. As an Edo person, you are not alien to in any Benin community as far as you speak the Edo language. And most of the time, when I look at us, all our people, like the Urobo people, who has a very strong ties with the Edos, which are our brothers, Isa, Isoku, and so many others. They are not foreigners. Your fathers will explain to you why they are not foreigners, why they are our brothers and our sisters that need to be respected. When you say a Nogi that is being sent by our own father to a community to administer over a community, when you are now saying these Inogis are alien to their communities, is it's likewise you are saying these people are not Edo people. You can say they were not born in that community, and we understand, but don't say they are alien to that community, because being an alien is a foreigner in your own land. We only have one Edo land, and you cannot be a foreigner in Edo land when you are an Edo king. Let me say, don't use that word Peking, you know. So let us be tolerant, because in the past 10 years, we have seen some certain developments in our communities that is not acceptable. Most of these Inogie, most of them were even driven out of their community due to land issue, due to some issues. Do you know where all of them are running to? All of them are running to the palace of the Oba of Benin to seek for support, to seek for solution for the problems they're having in their community. So it is, I would not like to be using this word. Social media make things easier, and social media make things difficult. Social media was normally found bringing information closer to people, for people to understand. But we human beings, we misuse everything we have, you know, against other people. My play today for the new year for the Edo people, for the Beninese entirely, peace, unity, respect, security. These are key elements. These are key elements for the development of any country. A land without peace cannot develop. A land without security cannot develop. A land without unity cannot develop. So let us put all our hands on decks, working towards the development of our own country. As far as Nigeria also exists, I'm a citizen of Nigeria. If it happened tomorrow that Nigeria never exists, then I will be a citizen of Ubini Nokbewo. I will be a citizen of Benin. So let us put all our hands together, bringing this nation forward, educating our people about what is going on in the world, resolving issues without insults, doing everything that is possible for peace in our states. I believe our ancestors are not sleeping. They are also working hard to make sure we have a peaceful nation. You can see what our Monoba is doing every day. Every time you see him performing all these traditional things that I've really forgotten before, but everything is coming back, is coming back, is coming back, bringing everything back for our children, for us to know how great we are. In the palace, it doesn't really mean or matter the language you speak. Everybody is respected. That is what make the Benin Empire great. And this is what make the Benin Empire Advancement League also great, because we are great people. We are from different culture, with different voice, with different everything, you know, but one people. We are one people. We are the Beninese. You know, by the time we start discriminating ourselves, that will also lead to the end of all our forefather work for, what they suffer for. And last, I would like to talk to some of our Asian brothers and sisters. Our Asian brothers and sisters, there are so many of them out there distorting their own history. If you think distorting your whole history, you are punishing another person, no, you are punishing yourself, you are punishing your people. Realize now what you are doing. Nobody is claiming Isan. Nobody is saying Isan is a child of that, Isan is a child of this. I want you to understand what you people are doing. You are not only destroying your own history, you are destroying the histories of your brothers and sisters, the history of your forefathers, the history of your forebearers. You are destroying them. You are not punishing the Edo people. And the Edo people has their history already written. And if you believe, I believe some people should come and tell these people the consequence of their doing or what they are doing. Because most of you will explain to your children, to your grandchildren later, why you are doing what you are doing right now. So most of these things always happen in Nigeria, because I have never seen in Austria or in Germany that people will come up with their own different version of their English, of their German, saying they originated from there, they were not from there, they were from there. Everybody know where they originated from. This country, like before, this Austria you are seeing before, was a great empire, spread to Hungary, spread to Yugoslavia, former Yugoslavia, spread to so many other countries. Nobody come out to say, we were not this, we were not that, we were not this. No matter the whole issue, no matter, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be ashamed of. What happened, happened. We are not looking at the future to see what the future will bring. And so many of our adult people who believe they are too intelligent, because I will not blame these people alone, because some of the things we are doing also is not encouraging. When I listen to some of our people saying today all this that is happening today in social media, insult on the Edo people or the Eastern people, they blame it on those people who want unity by force or by all means. Do you have alternative to unity? Please let me know if you have that. If you want to go your separate way, if you eat alone, you die alone. Nobody is going to be with you when you are going to the end. People should understand. Take things into your brain. And lastly, I said lastly before, but I still need to stock it. You see, we have some Igbos, some Yorubas, some Ishakiris, and some Edo people, some Esa, who are coming to say distort the Benin history. There's nobody who can distort the Benin history. You can rewrite your own history. We were there before you people came. We were already existing before Igbo or Yoruba was founded. Actually, there's no language that is called Yoruba, and there's no language that is called Igbo. Both languages was found by the British. And now, if you said you are Igbo, it's like you are still answering a slave name given to you. If you said you are Yoruba, you are still answering a slave name that was given to you. I believe it is high time Africans will have to start using their own name that they answered before the colonial powers came into Africa's. Your identities, because these things have now spread even to as far as America and others call it themselves Yoruba, Igbo. But you are not really freeing yourself from slavery if you say you are Igbo, if you say you are Yoruba. Because this name never existed before the British or the colonial powers came into existence in our area. We are whom we are. We don't claim whom we are not. That is why it's very important that we go back deeply into ourselves, into our history, to see how things came to existence. You know? Because if you go to somewhere like Brazil today, most people call themselves Yoruba. If you go to a little bit down to the Caribbean, people say now they are Igbos. You know? But if you really want to free yourself from slavery, you are neither both of them. You are neither both of them. So my message to Isan, please stop distorting your own history. By doing that, you are erasing your own father. You are erasing your own history. You can forge your whole history, but don't forge the history of your forefathers. And don't forge history for your own children. Because the artificial history that is being written everywhere today is a little bit useless. Sorry. The Beninese have been living peacefully together. Those who want to have peace with us, live in peace with us, yes, you are welcome. Those who want peace for the Beninese are welcome. And those who doesn't want peace for the Beninese should find their way out of the Benin Empire. And that is very, very important. Owe lubiri, omababe lubiri, oriave lubiri, wahia niriabo, wahia lubiri. Owe nogwega sukaka, nogwega riabo, nom miauya babe edunare noariobe. So thank you everyone, and I really appreciate the support you people have been giving to the Benin Empire Advancement League. Please continue with us. We appreciate every support, and we welcome every member or every person that is willing to be a part of this organization. We can make a difference, and we should make the difference. Thank you very much, and I wish you all a happy new year in 2023, and I appreciate the support you people have been giving to us. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.